What's happening, brother? Cut the check. What's happening with you, man? Sister Vina, what's happening with you, beloved? What's happening with Sister Vina in the middle? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But let me go to the brothers right here, man. Let me go to the brothers. I got brother Negro in the building, and I got brother Q from Let's Talk To. Brother Q, man, what's happening, brother Q, man? What it look like, man?
Yo.
Yeah. What's happening? What's happening, Q? What's happening with you?
I got
man?
a little. Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Yes, indeed.
Happy
Yes,
holidays,
indeed.
brother Q.
Brother
Listen, brother
Negro,
Chef.
are you in the building, sir? Brother
Yo,
Negro.
you see me with the Kamala Harris
Yeah,
swag on right now. You see me with the
yeah.
Kamala Harris swag on.
Let's
Yes,
be clear.
indeed.
Let's be very clear.
Hey, Kamala, come on.
Let's really be clear about that.
Yeah. Help them out of here, man. So we got the brothers in here today, man, and it's good to see y'all, man. Let me ask first and foremost, brother Q, man, how was the Thanksgiving, sir? You know, how did the meals turn out?
I don't particularly celebrate the holiday, but look,
Yeah.
I cooked 2 Cornish hens
Oh,
and some mixed vegetables, and I've relaxed.
Oh, okay.
I relaxed.
Okay.
Listen, Chef C. I invited people to the crib, and nobody came, and it was okay with me.
Hey, man. And that be the best sometimes, brother Q. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Sometimes you don't want a lot of motherfuckers around you on the holiday.
And that's exactly how it went. But I'm here. I had a great day.
Yes,
I hit a deer earlier coming back from work. I hit a deer in the company vehicle.
Did it total the vehicle
Listen,
though, Q?
Chef C didn't do nothing to the vehicle. He went right up under the wheel well.
Oh man.
Tire ran him right over. It was a little dove. Look, let me tell you the crazy part, right? I ain't gonna hold the audience, right?
Yeah.
But I'm doing what I gotta do. You know, you gotta call your job, make a report, right? So as I'm making the report after I talked to my manager, why did I see one of the hunters come from out the woods grabbing the deer going back towards his truck? Because it's hunting season right now. Yo, Chef C, I laughed for about 20 minutes down the road, Joe. He really pulled that piece about the middle of the road, man.
And you did the work for him, Q. You got the lick.
And that's the crazy part is because every year for the last 9 years I've been up this 9 years I've been up this way. I'm always cognizant of Thanksgiving time. It's hunting season, so you got to be careful because they come running about the woods.
Quickness, right?
And I seen the big boy. The big boy had about two things popping about the head. That's prime real estate. And I always know that they run in packs.
Right.
I couldn't get away from the little man. Little man went right up under the wheel well, man.
Nah, that's crazy. But listen, that venison meat, if you clean it right, it's popping. That venison meat goes.
Back go.
Brother, real quick, let me hold on. I'm gonna go to you real quick, brother Negro. But salute to my brother Meech, Big Meech, for checking in. Salute, man. Happy holiday to you. If you celebrate it, salute the Big Meech in the building. Brother Negro, man, how was your holiday, sir? I mean, what'd you eat on this holiday, sir? Talk to me, sir.
I ate everything that a Negro so not supposed to, but I was really blessed. Yo, shout out to the Negro, the Negro's Black Knight, Sister Kimberly, for putting on a great Thanksgiving spread. I ate really great. But brother, that venison, you got to break that milk into it. You got to break up the fibers that's in that and season that very well. Because I love me some deer meat now.
The funniest thing about
you talking my language.
The funniest thing about it, brother Negro, is dudes I work with, that's all they do. And so they know I know how to cut. So they've been begging me like, yo, we'll pay you good money to cut. Yo, we don't want to go to the butcher. And I'm telling them like, look, dude, I can't clean that in no regular kitchen. You're gonna have blood everywhere. Like
everywhere, Q.
See, they thinking it's easy. Like I'm like, look, you're gonna have blood everywhere. I said, yo, if you could get me in a sterilization area, I could cut it down for you.
Yeah.
So they like, yo, one year we're gonna put all our money together, get you a spot. You can cut up our meat for us. We'll take care of you. I'm like, yeah, we'll see. I can do it.
Deer meat is
Yeah.
one of the best meats I ever had in my life.
From I could cut from a half to a quarter. I could cut. So
Salute to Hannibal for checking in. I see you, Hannibal. Salute to you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Nah, listen. That venison meat, man, I've been seeing a lot of them on the side of the road coming up out of it. So, I'm always slowing down. And, Q, I know where you at down there, down in the, you down in the sticks.
yeah.
Brother Q. So, yeah, you going to have to, they going to be popping out on you on some Kendrick Lamar shit all day long. So, you're going to have to keep your head on a swivel.
You gotta
But
get them
nah,
floodlights.
yeah. But gentlemen, you know what? Shout out to Brother Q, man. I tapped into your broadcast a little later, and you called the sister Angela Cry.
Yeah, that's her
That shit
name.
I like that. I like.
I don't know who cried worse, her or Van Jones.
You understand me? I don't know who do it more, but man, it's Cry Me a River all over the place out this mud. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna slide into some shit pause real quick. We're gonna slide into some shit. Shout out to my sister, who's it? Cheryl something, I forgot her name. But this sister, man, she be getting it popping. And I'm like, man, Thanksgiving, man, I'm in the spirit. And I said to myself, nigga, if you gonna do anything, if you gonna do anything and it ain't popping like that, man, listen, let me Fairly? We gonna have to have a conversation today, man. Shout out to our brother Nico, one of our D1 supporters out here, man, coming through. This brother came through like this on us. He came through on us like this, Fairly. Shout out to brother Nico with the Black American Heritage flag on
Hand
that
ready for
apron.
that trigger. Got that trigger
ready
ready.
to drop it him in the fryer. Ready. So I said, this sister right here got me in the spirit. Yeah. Fairly. Y'all better understand something. You heard me? If it wasn't like that, if you didn't have the spreading like that, you understand me? We got to have a conversation. You know what I mean? Kamala Harris, help me out.
Let's really be clear about that.
Yeah. We got to have a conversation. Okay? Because again, it was that type of situation. I know a lot of cats was like, man, my uncle, my auntie, they voted for Kamala Harris this year, man. Fuck them. Listen. My thing is this, y'all. You ain't got to be around them that long. Go get your plate, your slide, do what you got to do. Get the hell up out of there. You understand me? But again, y'all know it's Yeah. Fairly. So we got to be honest about what's going on here. However, a lot of people did have those spreads, but they was doing some wild shit. And I got to wake this the fuck up, y'all. I saw some diabolical shit over the last couple days, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, what's up with cats doing this? Listen. I think Cass is taking this content creation shit a little too far, and you gotta have some kind of ethic, okay? You gotta have some kind of ethics, ladies and gentlemen. Let me bring you up what I'm looking at here. This lady had the nerve. To put her greens in the washing machine. Okay, we gotta make it make sense. What is this?
You put your little bleach in that shit?
Bleach in your greens.
Yeah, that's right, babe. And then you turn the motherfucker on, and look how those greens washing. Now that is a good motherfucking wash right there. You don't have to use your hand.
Who auntie is this?
Yo, who did her makeup, man? Who did
Who
her
the
makeup,
hell,
bro?
man? Who auntie is this? Think she's
That bleaching
standing
them
10
greens
toes
is what destroyed her teeth.
and her brain cells at the same time. What the?
These right here is for those sorry motherfuckers that don't want to wash their fucking greens. Yeah, look at them. Those greens are getting very good and clean. And then after you wash those motherfuckers, you drain them. Now they should be clean, they should be fresh, and they don't have any spots.
Now listen, y'all, check this. I thought it was a game at first, but then I saw that she had the old auntie arms, and then she had the throwover on and the saggy breasts. I'm like, hold on, this
And
might
no
be real.
bra.
And no bra. This might be real. This may be real. And then the hair. You understand me? Let me play a little bit more of this shit. I said, man, listen, bro. Folks is taking this shit way too far. And maybe Kamala Harris, off of seeing a couple of these things that I've been seeing, wasn't too far-fetched with the whole washing the greens in the bathtub, y'all. We're going to have to be honest about that. Kamala Harris, man, what the hell?
Let's really be clear about that.
You might have been for real with that. That might have been a real experience.
Because I use Clorox hose. But anyway, we stop it and let the water drain off them hose. Let them spin, you know? You know what spin means? Let those...
Khalid Muhammad.
This is a sick Negro.
Man, I don't know what the fuck.
Man, you cannot just eat out of anybody's kitchen these days. My God.
Khalid Muhammad, this brother right here got to make it make sense for me. Just simplify it. All right?
This is a sick Negro.
Okay, I understand. That's the only explanation right there that makes sense for me. Okay? Look at this shit.
Spin all around in the motherfucking damn washing machine. Get a good spin, bitches.
I love black
spin,
people, man.
spin. And when those motherfuckers get through spinning, wait a minute. You put them in the motherfucking dryer. You got to dry those bitches so they'll be good and clean and dry. Just like your motherfucking clothes you put on.
Hey, you gotta cook them in the dryer because of the heat.
Yeah.
Hey, when I heard that, Brother Q, I said this can't be fucking
They
real.
cook it in the dryer because of the heat.
Yo, this is crazy, yo.
Yo, hold on.
Man,
Let me
crazy,
speed this
man.
motherfucker up, man. Let me speed it. And that's a dirty ass washing machine. Look at it. Look at the black mold on that washing machine. The
This is a sick Negro.
black mold on the washing machine, Brother Khalid Muhammad. What on earth is going on here?
Do you stop it? That's right, ho. You stop it. And look, bitches, look how clean those damn greens are. You can eat off the motherfucking floor with them, ho. You take those motherfuckers out and let them bitches drain.
What the?
Let the bitches drain. Let the water drain off the bitches.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
How fast did she cook?
That's right,
How
ho.
fast did she prep them?
And you put them in the motherfucking dryer.
What the?
That's it right there.
This is a sick
In the
Negro.
dryer, and you turn that motherfucker on, and you let those motherfuckers dry. But anyway, I done gave y'all a good lesson on how to wash y'all motherfucking green bitches, y'all bitches in holes out there, and that's what y'all do.
You ain't black.
It can't be.
She voted for Kamala. She voted for Kamala.
Biden, she can't be my guy. She cannot be doing shit like this. Angela Rye, that'll give you something to cry about. That's something to cry about right there, Angela Rye. She went from the washing machine with black mold on it to the damn to the dryer and said cook them in the dryer. In the motherfucking dryer. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That wasn't one of the more diabolical things. But I want to. This sister, she told us the truth. You know, a lot of folks didn't hear from this sister right here.
We couldn't even get a decent.
Shout out to this sister. On Thanksgiving, don't be trying new shit, y'all. Listen to this sister right here. She got the right thing. On Thanksgiving, do the family recipes, y'all. You understand? Do the family recipes, the tried and trues, that auntie that can't cook and always wants you to eat something, to taste something. Make sure she know where in the nearest vicinity. Or that uncle. Shout out to this sister.
Happy Thanksgiving. We love you. But guess what? This shit ain't fair that we couldn't even get a decent thing of macaroni and cheese. We got to wait to go back to Goose for Auntie Karen to make us some damn macaroni and damn cheese. Because you decided to do some bullshit you done seen off the damn internet.
This is what a lot of folks are doing.
This is simple, stupid.
Yeah. Hey, man, this is the shit we talking about here, man. A lot of folks is doing bullshit. I like what this sister's saying here. Y'all get that recipe from the fam. What about Big Mama? Y'all know Big Mama like the greens a certain way. The collard greens, if some of y'all do catfish, cornbread, that hot water cornbread recipe ain't changed in at least 6 generations.
Hey, Chef C.
Yeah.
I got to mess with Negro.
Yeah.
The lady cooking the greens in the wash machine is full B1. 100% B1. She from the lineage. You gonna take that L, Negro?
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna have to grab the sword. We might have to delineate. If you can't repent and conform with the rest of the little Negroes in line, then we're gonna have to cut her out the lineage, man.
Well, she might get some lashes.
I'm not Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar does 1,000 lashes. We do the swords over here. We delineate. So we have to cut her out the frame.
I like that. Kamala Harris.
Let's really be clear about that.
Yeah. Let's
Don't experiment on damn Thanksgiving. Don't experiment on Thanksgiving. You experiment by your damn self. Hell, don't try it with us.
Right.
Yeah. You don't
Right.
do. And and the sister, that's G code right there. You don't do no experimental stuff on Thanksgiving.
No.
Well, when somebody coming over, you experiment when you by yourself and you gotta eat it.
Exactly. And that's why my thing is, brother Q, like, man, I see a lot of people. I saw some black folks with fucking string bean casseroles this year. I said, string bean casserole, that's not even our shit. Why are you niggas running around with casseroles? What the fuck is going on here?
This is a sick Negro.
It got to be, brother Khalid Muhammad.
Hey, Chef C, they on the, as you said during your live, they on their second day of bubble guts because that thing got all types of food. Anybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all support, but if your stomach is bubbling right now, go to Chef C's live on Thanksgiving morning, and you'll know why your stomach is boiling.
Understand, if you went to that aunt house and they left they shit out all day. Y'all know cats don't be doing temperature controls or nothing like that. The food be out all day. Niggas done played at least 4-5 games of spades, and the same food is still out there. Family, you gotta be honest about it.
Oh nah, my stomach hurt because the food was touching it. The turkey was touching the cranberry sauce. That's why my stomach hurt.
Hey, I used to be concerned about eating white people's food. That got me want to do lineage check and make sure the people in the lineage is cooking right.
Cause the cranberry sauce. Oh, niggas.
But the craziest thing, that was probably the first thing. I know when I was in school, Chef C, and I know you can relate. That's the first thing your instructors tell you. What you learn in school, don't take out in the real world, because in the real world, you're going to see some stuff that's going to scare you to eat from anywhere.
Yeah, don't.
And it'd be the truth, because a lot of people get sick. I remember back in the day, my little cousin got sick, and they thought it was from overeating, because he was going crazy the whole day. And I'm like, nah, he wasn't eating a lot. We was together. We was playing in the backyard, Grandma. He ain't eat a lot. She's like, he was overeating. Nah, I know what it was. It was that fried okra that they had out all day.
All day.
They had it out all day.
Sitting in that grease and shit.
Yeah. Talking about the food is in the kitchen. and we've been in the living room for 6 hours. Dinner been served already. It had been in there 6 hours.
And brother Q, niggas don't even be refrigerating the pies.
Yeah.
Them pies, them cakes, them shits be out a day before Thanksgiving. You know, they try to get all the pies, all the different flavors, the pecan, and, the sweet potato pie. I don't know too many black folks doing pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be honest about that.
I don't know
too many
black and you got
folks.
pumpkin pie. I'm turning around.
Yeah, hey,
You ain't black.
that's what it really is, because you can't. Black folks with pumpkin pie, I'm looking at you crazy. You understand me? But and them pies, like I said, they get cooked 9 times out of 10 a whole day or two in advance before actual Thanksgiving, and they be sitting outside all night.
You don't
You got eggs in there.
Yeah,
You got black folks.
Chef C, you got the evaporated milk in the mix.
Oh God!
With that vanilla extract and the sugar.
folk.
You might as well just be drinking because it's all fermented. You might as well just be saying I'm drinking liquor. Liquor.
Yeah, and cute, and they like, oh man, I'm stuffed, man. No, you got food poisoning, family. I tried to put this on a live the other day. You got food poisoning. Salute to my sister DW for checking in. Which had it with your sister DW. Salute. Yeah, man. So I try to explain this to folks, but again, everybody know we not all supposed to be eating at everybody's house. That includes relatives, y'all. That includes relatives. Let me show you something else that fucked me up the other day, man. I saw this shit here, and I said, "What? Come on, man. I don't deserve this type of treatment." But folks is out here doing all types of extra wild shit. Now, I'm thinking that this is more, content creation, but that's a lot of content. That's a lot of shit to waste just to do some content. But, some of these folks actually believe in this and actually follow what Kamala Harris says. So look at this chick. Got the bonnet on, bathtub with the sudsies and the bubbly in it with the collard greens.
That's how you make sure you got the good eating. Look at that. If you don't clean your greens like this or your chitlins, then don't eat them.
This is a sick Negro.
Brother Khalid Muhammad.
Yo, it's crazy because it's one thing, Chef C, if these people are creating content. But look, man, I'm old school, y'all. We ain't wasting no food to create no content like that.
That's my right.
I'm old school. Like all them greens in there, I'm not wasting no greens for no content. These people, if they ain't joking, they really sick. Like for real.
Come on, man. Khalid
I'm not even a green person, but I'm not wasting no greens like that.
That's the fact, bro. But cute, that's a lot of greens. It's very disrespectful if this is on some content creation shit. Actually, hold on. Excuse me. It's very disrespectful having it in that bathtub, period. Y'all see the black mold around? That's a dirty ass tub. Look at the backwash. That's a dirty ass tub.
This is a sick Negro.
Brother Khalid Muhammad, I don't know what the...
They gotta be cleaned thoroughly.
It's crazy, man.
They gonna take that ass juice out of there. It's gonna be ass juice. It's gonna be I ain't even gonna say no more. Pardon me.
Man, we're gonna have to treat greens like the fast food.
Hey, Chef C,
is a tub or sink.
Hey, Chef C, when I moved, right?
Yeah.
I was proud. I had a little pride with moving to where I moved to because excuse the expression, I was the first ass on my toilet.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
The bathroom was new bathroom, everything, right? And it was July. And no way whatsoever is my shower and toilet and sink look brand new from July. And what they doing?
Hold on, Q. Let me give you what you need, man. It's, not really, but yeah. Look. Brother Khalid Muhammad, God,
This is a sick Negro.
come on.
This is crazy.
This is what cats is really on. You know,
All the
look at this.
bugs and mud and dirt that's being in farms. Look at all that. Look at all that shit cleaning.
Now, my question
Thank
to everybody for real is like, first and foremost, do y'all even wash your greens with detergent and shit? Like, that's not. Listen, I'm gonna explain something to folks. You're not even supposed to be washing it. Salute to the 90 plus in here already. Damn. You're not supposed to be washing your greens with soap, family. If at the bare minimum, if at anything, maybe baking soda, but that's it. Okay, and then maybe you can go on with some vinegar, some lime, and let it soak in there. But after that, you got to strain all that shit off, family. This shit here with this bathtub shit, I don't know who came up with this treasonous frame of thought. But this is very disrespectful. All of them damn greens, they got to go in the garbage after that. Because she going to have ass residue that's going to get put in the pot, and she going to cook it up and say, hey, family, it's good to see you this Thanksgiving. Serve them shits up to you. They're going to serve them right up to you, not tell you how I got down. This is the equivalent of cats talking about pass me the blunt after they just ate ass. Yeah. This is the equivalent of that. Okay? You know, let me hit that real quick. And y'all passing the blunt, but that person ain't telling you. They just came face first out of an ass crack. But y'all passing the blunt. This is the same shit. Very disrespectful. Okay? Let me play a little bit more of this though, just so y'all know what not to do next year. I think black folks is a little traumatized off of this election, this campaign season, Brother Q and Brother Negro. So they went out crashing out and got bad, got shit in motherfucking washing machines, dryers, and goddamn bathtubs.
Your mama for putting in that work, child. Thanksgiving finna be off the heat.
Yeah, niggas, it's gonna be bubbly. That shit, that's instant bubble gut in that bathtub. Okay?
Oh my
Let's
goodness.
really be clear about that.
Yeah, instant bubble gut, y'all. Okay? Let me go ahead and hold on. Let me see what my sister DW said. What's sister DW? I knew someone that used dishwashing soap. Oh, no. Why?
Wow.
Shout out to my
Ask her
sister
what
DW.
brand. Ask her what brand. Was it Dawn?
Right.
No,
right.
it was like Kamala's campaign. They ran on joy.
Right. Right.
On joy.
Right.
They ran on joy.
Right. But hold on, family. I got some more struggly plates I want to show y'all. Salute to the 90 plus, almost 100 in here. Listen, let me show y'all something. Let me show you this plate though. I saw a couple struggle plates over this last couple days or so, family. Let me show y'all something. All right. First and foremost, all right, I'm not gonna get to the plate. Let me go to Shannon Sharpe. How many of y'all saw Shannon Sharpe? Now, he's been making
with
this
that dog.
a regular thing. First time I saw Shannon Sharpe with a dog at his dinner table on some Thanksgiving was about 3 years ago. Apparently, this is a regular. He done been around too many white folks too long. He been swirling too long. Shannon Sharpe done lost his whole shit. You supposed to be a big old burly country boy. But now you got dogs on the table trying to say a prayer. What the? Hold on. Brother Khalid Muhammad.
This is a sick Negro.
I don't know what the hell. Why are we having dogs on that table? Dogs shit. They lick their balls. They do all type of shit. He got this store bought. This food ain't even in the house. He bought a lot of this shit here. Man, look at
Heavenly
this.
Father, we come to thee in the most humble way we know how, with a bowed head and humble heart. Thank you for allowing us to see another special occasion, which is Thanksgiving. Lord, let us realize that it's only through your kindness and mercy that we're able to see another one.
You ain't black.
Realize that some people have an appointment that they couldn't reschedule. Father, thank you for allowing us to wake this morning in our right mind. The blood was running warm in our veins, and we had use of our limbs. Father, help us to realize that of the things that we have and not focus on the things that we don't. Father, I realize is that through your mercy that all things can be accomplished. Thank you for allowing us to see another day. Father, thank you for allowing us to assemble together one more time. And thank you for allowing the special people that are in our lives. Hopefully everyone is surrounded by family, friends, and loved ones and realize this special occasion and what it is actually meant to be. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. I ask all these blessings in your son's name. Amen and amen.
This nigga here.
Wait a minute. He had 2 dogs. I see. I
That's
only
what
saw
I-
the little.
Shannon
I only saw
got
the
about
little
5
dog.
dogs. He got about 5 dogs.
This nigga here. Look at
Oh,
this.
he's doing too much.
Nah, man. Nah,
See, this
y'all.
is what happens when a person has a need to show everything to everybody. And it's crazy that he is literally doing a video to watch something, listen to his prayer, to show us what he's eating while he probably on the road, and to have his dogs at the table. Like, you could be the biggest animal lover you know. You don't have your dog in the kitchen, any animal in the kitchen or at your table. It just
It's disgusting.
Hey,
It's it's
this is the result of integration. We picking up bad habits that we were never even doing in slavery. Like, let's really wake that up. Because in slavery, we wasn't doing that shit. Like, let alone them animals wasn't even really living with us like that. So to see this type of stuff is like we picking up some bad habits, family. Bad habits. That
nah.
ain't black.
Shannon Sharpe got to hold that L on his own. I'm not holding that.
no.
Nah.
He's full FBA from Georgia.
Oh man, come on.
He's from the swamp.
You ain't black.
Nah.
Shannon had an outhouse on his grandmother's house. At his grandmother's house when he was poor, on the metal. They slept.
This is a sick Negro.
He washed in the basin. His story. He talks about his story. They was born dirt poor, unfortunately, and he talks about his struggle. He full blooded FBA.
Yeah, he can hold that F and that BA because he listen,
You ain't black.
that's a fact. Biden can't be black doing shit like this. I don't care how far you've been disconnected from that from the actual black experience, but man, this is just nasty. This is nasty shit. But I've come across a couple other things, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna touch on this. Yeah. I came across this what I call a struggle plate. All right, and somebody had the nerve. Every year I get tormented and abused by plates that everybody like to tag me in. Okay, and this year it was just a little too much for me. I don't know. Sometimes I could take a lot of things, but this plate that got sent over to me this year really did something to my spirit. Okay. Now, real quick, salute the brother Kev for supporting the program, hitting the Cash App. Kev, I appreciate you, man, for hitting the Cash App. Salute. Rock the flex, man. Appreciate you, Kev. Appreciate you. Feel free to support the program, ladies and gentlemen. $ FTS49 or Vimeo at From the Soil. Damn, this plate here, brother Q.
Shit hurt my stomach.
It looked bubbly gutty.
It looked like open body surgery.
This is all type of bullshit on here. You got struggle dressing. You got something that's trying to be a baked macaroni cheese, but they didn't use the traditional elbows. They use rotini
noodles.
They use rotini noodles.
Chitlin's gone wrong.
The motherfucking turkey looked pale than a motherfucker. You could tell it wasn't even crispy. You got this nasty ass cream of corn in the top corner here. This plate looked nasty than a motherfucker. You're not gonna tell me that plate looked delicious. Ain't no way. Yeah. Salute. Yeah, definitely. Let's get those dislikes up, family. If y'all ain't here. Let's get before we go too far, brother Q, I'm gonna share with everybody here. I had the pleasure of getting an email from YouTube saying that I put out misinformation and they're taking some content off my channel. So I have a warning right now.
For what?
They said that the information I put on out about Michelle Obama was what could potentially cause harm. I said, what? Oh, okay. So y'all on that misinformation nonsense. So yeah, if I go offline, y'all, because again, our goal is to always do at least one broadcast per week. I'll be on Rumble until I get off of this little whatever punishment it is that they call themselves putting me on. For such a non-monetized platform, Brother Q, YouTube is treating it like I got hundreds of thousands of followers, sir. This is amazing. It really, really is. We don't even got 2,000 subscribers over here. And YouTube is doing that much observation? Interesting. Very interesting.
And bad enough, we break up serious conversation with a little bit of the bullshit. So we feed the algorithm. It's crazy, man.
It's wild. So, and we're not, nobody's monetized. Nobody's monetized. So it's not like we taking quote unquote taking money from YouTube. A fucking piece of shit platform. But anyhow, nonetheless, man, too much. Yeah, brother address. Salute the brother address for checking in, man. Salute. Yeah, too much of the, too much of that shit. They need us to be, they need us to be watered down and shit, But it's all right. It's all good. We're gonna keep.
Yo, Chef, what's up with them 44 likes? Who, like, I want to know who are those 44 people that think that this place is that plate is acceptable. That's what I need to know, so I won't have to go to their house.
It got 41 love things.
Yeah, it's
41. My bad.
Yeah. Let me zoom. No, 44. I'm seeing 44. Hold on. Let me go on there. So
44 likes, 10 shares. Like, I'm peeping the numbers right now.
Yeah.
Who is saying? I want to meet those sick Negroes, so I know to avoid any type of outing with their food or anything like that, because they thinking that this is acceptable.
Listen, keep it 100 if you're in the community kitchen chat, y'all. If you eating this plate,
Queen W came with a wheel kick.
Let me see what DW said. Let me see what that plate looked like steak.
My God,
that's a fact, Sister DW. That's a fact.
Hey, Hannibal, I see you act about Dr. Short. Dr. Short is well, vibrant, and being Dr. Short. I talked to him the other day. He literally, we was on the phone for a couple hours, and he had me cracking up, man.
Well, I'll tell you.
I got out a sermon with him today too, because he had a sermon for those that need to know. If you want to get some church in your life, holla at Dr. Short on Saturdays.
Yeah, salute our brother Dr. Short. But you know what? Let's go to Angela Rye. Enough of this. This shit is this is a little too much.
Angela Cry with water on the side.
Yeah. Angela Cry. That's a fact. Let me do this, y'all. Let me do this. Let me share this here. Because again, shout out to our brother Q. I got inspired to cover this from Q, so we could touch on it a touch here. She crashed out, y'all. Okay, a lot of your shields aren't really holding this L too well. They're feeling some type of way. Things ain't really landing the way, and they're becoming very emotional and actually pretty aggressive. Okay, some of them are borderline, vengeful. So I want y'all to keep your head on the swivel too, if you confess to actually voting for Trump at some point. But let's play this and hear this for yourselves, y'all.
They mad at those couch riders too, like me. So don't. Yeah, keep that. They said that they're competing against the couch. They wasn't even worried about Trump.
Okay. Salute to the 100+ in the building right now. Let's go ahead and play this.
I think that I feel the obligation. I feel frustrated,
I like this.
honestly, with myself because
I like them tears. I like that for her. Huh? Kamala Harris, I like them tears.
Let's really be clear about that.
Huh? Let me play some more of this.
spent so much time over the last couple of weeks just focusing on the half that I hate right now, like the half of the country that I despise.
You think that's safe for us out here, y'all? You got a chick
Man, they're
that
gonna give you
triggered.
them collard greens.
She that triggered. She hate half a population because they didn't vote blue, no matter who. Half of us. That. Got to be careful, family. Let me play a little bit more of this. Fair use. Look at Andrew Bubblegut Gillum. You know, catch this motherfucker in somebody's hotel room again. Pause.
And I'm frustrated about that because you don't get understanding through frustration and hate. And I think that what I feel guilty about is knowing that there's an obligation to a whole other half, you know, of the country, and feeling like there has to be a conversation, you know, a come to Jesus, as they say, with so many people because we are really not on the same page.
Let's stop right there. Brother Q, this is you. Gotta lay
I'm
out
just
you to you, brother.
first and foremost, Chef C, and everybody in the chat. Listen, I'm just a brother with a microphone. I don't control nobody but me. I don't control my wife. I don't control my sons. I don't control my sisters. I don't control nobody. So whatever she's talking about, she's out of touch with reality.
Fact.
She has no, and her and the likes of her, listen, you guys in the chat, they are not grassroots.
Come on.
They don't care about black people. Her whole issue
Let's
is
really be
whoever
clear
voted
about
for
that.
Donald Trump, whether they're black or white. These people literally believe that because you voted for Donald Trump, they're not going to advocate or speak for you. They're angry with you. They hate you if you voted for Donald Trump or the couch. They've made it crystal clear that if you did not vote for Kamala Harris, they hate you.
That's a fact.
Treat them as you hate them. Crocodile tears, all these people talking about if you get lynched and you voted for Trump, I ain't help. Ain't nobody off that. Y'all ain't nothing
This is a sick Negro.
grifters and trying to get close to whiteness anyway.
Right. Come on.
That's all that's about. And then got the nerve, I'm gonna say it, the caucasity to have your podcast called the Native Podcast.
Diabolical.
Because all three of them on that platform, they have some foundational Black American roots. Yeah, those my people. I'm going to claim them. But we got to understand that everybody ain't going to get on this boat.
You holding the L for them,
I'm going to hold the L because you know why I'm going to hold the L, Chef C? Because they still are people. But at the end of the day, they ain't for our people. And you got to treat people that's not for our people as such. And that's the attitude, that's the posture, that's the way all of us that did not vote for the Democratic Party need to take it. Because they're literally ostracizing you, so why don't you ostracize them? Right. They don't care. And I hate to say it because it's the truth, but we have to stop thinking that because you're black, you are a Democrat. They don't care about you and your pain, your suffering, your drive to get reparations, your drive to get some form of equality in this land, your drive to be treated fairly. They don't care about it. Not them. Them people want attachment to
really be
whiteness
clear about
and
that.
privilege. They're trying to get in white spaces because in black spaces, if they were grassroots, they wouldn't worry about who won the election. They would be sticking with the people because the people always gonna be all right because it's the truth. Our struggle is the truth.
Let's really be clear about that.
So we shouldn't care. That's not a loss or a gain for us. The only thing that I can say about the Republican Party for me, they're gonna leave me alone. They ain't fucking up my schools.
Right. Come on.
So we gotta take it in perspective. And I'm gonna just not dog the speech, but really these people hate y'all. And I'm gonna say y'all because I'm speaking it to myself too. They hate us. Joy Reid telling you don't deal with black people who voted. Don't get them no Thanksgiving dinner. They're MAGA.
Let's really
They're
be clear
MAGA.
about that.
Not and with all due respect, and I'm not even gonna say I'm throwing Trump a bone. According to them, these people, because they always try to throw the black American struggle with people of color, BIPOC, and all these names they gave us, Donald Trump's cabinet is the most diverse cabinet ever.
Come on.
He's got
break
women.
that up.
He's got what you call people of color. Tulsi Gabbard's a person of color. But we know it's no black Americans from what we know. So this is why, as Negro always say, this is why we have to delineate ourselves from these people in all aspects of life because they hate you. They hate you. And you got to treat them that way. You're better off being around someone else that hates you than them people. Because them people going to hate you because they trying to get closer to whiteness
Let's really be
and
clear
privilege.
about that.
Right.
Other people that hate you just going to say, we hate you. That's where we stand. You stay over there, we stay over here. And you can respect those lines. These are the type of people that are come in our midst and literally tell you, oh, I'm for you. And then the minute they get in front of them people, they crossing you like Broad and Market. They hate you.
Shout out to our brother Q, man. That's a fact. They don't really get busy with regular black folks. They really want that proximity to white zaddy. It's a real thing out here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why upon, when they get around us, they feel uncomfortable around regular black folks. Let's be clear about that. Around regular black folks, this is very like awkward silence oftentimes, and you can also feel the forced conversation that they try to have with you. It's not genuine, right? So, but I want to say, man, ladies and gentlemen, to be very clear, the wolf is in the building. Brother Juan J. Johnson, sir, LWF training. How are you this afternoon, sir? This evening, sir? You're muted, Brother Juan. Let's get you unmuted, sir.
The wolf is on the hunt.
Yes, sir. Sir.
He's hunting dry bread right now.
Yeah. Oh, you got rye bread on the sandwich, sir. Okay, yeah.
The rye bread threw the scent off.
Okay,
Come
yes,
back.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Like the hush puppies when they chased like the hush puppies the slaves would use to throw off the scent or throw off the tracks.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
The rye bread trying to throw the tracks off.
Okay, yes, indeed. Throw that rye bread out there for slaughter. Yeah.
But look,
Well,
Q made it. Go ahead. Q made it.
Are you up to speed, sir? Are you up to speed?
I am up to speed. I've been listening, so I want to get here and get in. I'm up to speed with this one.
Okay. So what's your interpretation? I mean, Brother Q touched on some very simple but important things that we need to get some real simple understanding and acceptance to, which is they don't give a flying fuck about you Negroes. Okay? And at the end of the day, their goal is proximity to whiteness. Period. Okay? Now, and they're designed their purpose is to make sure that they run interference on a regular basis for White Daddy. What say you, Brother Wolf, about that particular position of Brother Q?
I think Q had it right when he said they hate people, but he missing the boat. I think they just don't hate people; they hate God. See, it's one thing for you to hate me, and I'm good with you hating me, because I'll hate you back,
Right. With the quickness, yeah.
But when I gave that scripture about, because I've had these conversations with friends and family about my vote, who I voted for, why I voted, and I said, look, I stand on principle.
Right.
I've been leaving folks with Proverbs, I think 9, 16, 17 or something. I'll put it in the chat again. 16 is God hate, 7 is abomination. And I stood on that, man. So for all those folks out here who got a problem with who's in office,
right,
and you sided, see, most of these people, they gave not just their sweat energy, their blood energy, they gave their spiritual energy, their mental energy to somebody who was, I would say, to a candidate who was pushing death.
Right.
They made a contract with death, man, and they lost. Okay, I'm not on board with hands that shed innocent blood. That's one of the things that God hates. And I'm in good conscience can't be on board with somebody who's promoting hands that shed innocent baby blood in the womb. She didn't run on no economy. She didn't even run on the immigrants. She ran on women's right to kill. Woman's right to kill.
Let's really be clear about
baby,
that,
man. So for me, like I said, I find me a scripture and I stand 10 toes down on that. I'm not going against a proud look, which all those Democrats had and continue to have. A lying tongue, been lying to the Black collective for generations, at least the last 60 years. And hands that shed innocent blood. You got a thing on mobile camper RV 2 blocks away. We'll say maybe half a mile away from the convention center at the DNC, practicing abortions and what's them vasectomies. And you tell him, and she's standing proud, 10 toes down. When dude, I don't know what the white boy said. He said, Jesus Lord, you're at the wrong spot. You at the wrong rally. Okay? So I understand why these sisters are so hateful and hurtful, because they claim to love God, whom they've never seen. But they hate their brother that they see every day. And that's scripture. How do you say you love God when you've never seen, but you hate your brother? You gonna hold your brother hostage? You will not talk to him? No fellowship? You don't love God.
That's the fact.
Q gave you, he gave you some rope. I'm not giving the rope. I'm bringing the guillotine. I'm cutting off some heads, man.
Get him out of here, brother Juan J. Johnson. Listen.
This is a sick Negro.
Let's be clear, brother Khalid Muhammad. He's here to help us out this time. You understand me? Yeah, brother Negro. I mean, you got rye tears. You got rye tears, and I like to drink. I like to have a side of rye from time to time, sir. So, are you sympathizing with the tragic mulatto, or do you see her for the threat that she is, being a $5 shield, sir? What say you?
I'm putting her tears right next to the white women feminist tears that I got on my shelf at home with the other Negro supplies. All right. First things first. Let's talk about this since we on a biblical trip. We're going to Proverbs 6 and 16 to 19. These are the 6 things thou the Lord hate. Ye are 7 are abomination upon him. A proud look, which she does have, a lying tongue, and the hands that shed innocent blood, killing babies, a wicked heart for the devilish wicked imagination. They got evil imagination when they talking about killing them kids and having a whole damn truck up at the convention. Feet that.
Or the Negro. Go ahead. Where you at?
Oh, wait. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, brother Negro. There you go. Go ahead.
Yep. And the last one is the false witness and speak of lies. So and also discording what do you call it? Sowing discord among brothers. So they causing problems among brothers. So when you got these women that are supporting this Democrat nonsense, saying that I'm not gonna have you over at Thanksgiving, that's sowing discord in the family, man. Discord in the family. All right. They breaking all the rules in the good book. All right.
Let's really be clear about that.
I'm with Brother Juan on this one, Lone Wolf on this one. These women are very, very, thank you, brother, thank you. Yeah, these are the things that are very, very evil, very wicked, and these are the things that they're trying to put upon our community to harm our community, and I don't really appreciate that. And it don't matter how many tears she cried, Kamala Harris will never reach the White House office ever again. Mark my words. She runs again, she's going to get kneecapped every single time unless she has a black agenda and reparations. And an apology for how she treated those black people in California and how they got gentrified out. Unless we hearing those things, unless she repent for her wicked ways, which we know she ain't. We know that she's not a Christian believer and whatnot. So expect for her to stay on course. Yeah, expect her to be on course with her Hindu faith with the red dot, trying to sneak up into black churches. I'm out with that one, though.
Salute to our brother Negro. Check it in, man.
Well, we know she will never, ever, ever be able to run a campaign ever again because the donors will never support her.
Never again. That's a fact.
I don't care how much affiliation she even got with AIPAC. AIPAC would not support her because the $1.5 billion that they did, that was nothing but a con. That was a White House version of Let's Do It Again. For all y'all that remember the movie Let's Do It Again, that was a grift of the greatest.
Let's really be clear about that.
They grifted people out of $1.5 billion and spent it on a bunch of nothing, and they still owe 20 some odd $1 million. And they actually running fundraisers now because she owed that money, and somebody got to get that money back.
Yeah, somebody got to get them 20 things back, man.
So she'll probably never be able to run again. Not on a national platform, on a big platform.
Cooked.
And what Brother Juan said, right? And it slipped my mind, and I apologize to the chat. Who the hell thought it was a good idea to have a mobile Planned Parenthood bus at the DNC convention?
She did. It's not authorized. She did.
Brother Juan, for all the women in the chat, all the women they may hear the playback, for all the brothers that got wives, that got sisters, that got daughters that they're close to, a Planned Parenthood mobile unit at a Democratic convention. Y'all know now usually when you have a convention, the only thing mobile that be there be first aid. You may have a couple ambulance for a big event.
EMS.
But they only had a Planned Parenthood joint there.
Command center, the mobile command centers.
Exactly. Command centers is there because they did have that joint locked around. So, and this is why, and we wonder why Chicago about to turn red. People tired. And like Brother Juan said, and he took the baton from me and just ran with it. The platform they ran on was nothing but death.
Yeah.
They ran on death.
That's a fact. Grim
They
Reaper
ran
type
on
shit.
death.
Some Grim Reaper.
I have a
like-
right to choose death. That's what
Right.
they're talking about.
And then the sad thing is that they lying to everybody,
Come on.
telling
Come on, Q.
everybody that Donald Trump nominated these justices. Donald Trump, and even if Kamala Harris would have won, let's get something straight, they would not have been able to overturn the Supreme Court's decision. The only way that the Supreme Court's decision can ever be repealed back if a case is brought in front of them, and they have to look at it again. But until then, it's done. And we should be asking for those that's into that stuff. Biden could have codified it. Obama could have codified it. And just like President Trump said, it should be out of the hands of the federal government. It should be to the states.
It should be states. That's a fact.
Back to the states. It should not be a federal issue. So those that want to kill, move to a state that you can kill.
Yeah, you want to be a serial killer? You know, Michael Myers.
We only killed 30 million since the 70s anyway.
Want to be Jason Voorhees? Go ahead, you motherfucker. Go ahead, you fucking gas mask.
So we need to understand that the president can never. I don't care what president we get coming up. We can get a wood chair. They can't overturn that Supreme Court unless a case get brought before the Supreme Court and then they look back into it. But until then, it's not going to happen.
But watch this. They hated Trump. They ran a campaign on hate, man. And you got to realize this. What you put out there, you get back. You hate Trump, which is your choice, right? And we've been saying for about a year, these airwaves, on these platforms, that you're going to be the face, black woman.
Come on.
You're going to be the face that this nation going to turn on, going to flip on. And you got all your hordes of sisters together and literally ran a campaign of hate wrapped in love.
Enjoy.
Right? Now that you're lost, now you hate the country.
Hold on, let me bring it back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And now you hate your men, calling your own men misogynists, which means a hatred for women. Huh? Not that she wasn't just convincing. She didn't convince the patriarch, because that's who we are.
Yeah. Come on.
You hate the men because you hate the patriarch. Because when you see Donald Trump, you see the patriarch.
Come on.
When you see his staff, you see men, not no LGBTQ STYV. You seeing nothing but heterosexual men, males. Okay? Let's keep it 100. You hate God. Okay.
Whoa, brother Juan. I mean, you want to keep it simple. Listen, hold on. Let me wake it. Let me wake it up with you then. If we gonna wake this shit up, fuck it. Let's wake it up then. Damn it, shit. This is what they wanted for y'all, and they got mad because the circus wasn't in motherfucking town. Do you understand me? Huh? Yeah. The circus didn't come to town, and it won't be in town for the next 4 years. Look at here.
And do you know how hard that is to know that? To go out there being myself. I don't even think I could be myself anymore. And what do you think that does to me in my community? That we can't even go out and be free anymore? Because all of you people, the ones who voted for that man, You are so emboldened now, aren't you? So emboldened to do and say what you want. Make people feel any way that you think that they should feel. This is a sad time. This is a very sad time. And I'm not going back. I won't.
What the fuck are we looking at?
Yo, what's up with the
Yeah, brother.
Yo,
Brother Brian. What the fuck is going on here?
Yo, he might. Yo, I know what he might be mad about, or it might be mad about. He might be throwing out the military soon as Trump come in. All right, if he got the military frames on, because they look military-ish to me. And you know he ain't with them transes up in the military. He said that's one of the first things he gonna be booting out. Probably giving some dishonorable discharges because they out here making us look bad in the military, whatnot. Making the United States people look bad because you're supposed to you got the mix and matching uniforms, brother, with skirts and tops. This don't make no sense.
Yeah, Brother Wolf. So Brother Wolf, that's what I said. Let me help you. Let's make it plain. This is the Democratic Party. That's this. The absence of patriarchy
and traditional family.
And traditional family, reproduction,
and masculinity.
Man, heterosexual male, heterosexual female, no cis anything anywhere. Right? They despise the naturalization of a heterosexual male and female.
They despise the order of God by any religion.
Let's be clear. Come on, guys.
It has been always God.
Let's
whether
really
you
be
were
clear about
atheist, Buddhist, Confucius, Islamist, Judaism, it's God, man, woman, and child.
Come on.
Okay.
You know when they did the investigation of the great John Wayne Gacy, right?
Come on.
John Wayne Gacy used to dress up in a clown suit, and the FBI uses John Wayne Gacy as the framework to profile serial killers.
Come on with it, Q.
And when you look at that individual, looks like a clown. Look like somebody that needs some therapeutic help. The craziest part about it, right? And Brother Juan said how these are what we would consider the enemies of God, right? The craziest part about the sickness that this individual has. Trump is not anti-LGBTQ.
He's not.
Someone in his cabinet is gay. Someone that he nominated is gay.
Come on with that.
So this is the sickness. They're so caught up in the sickness and wanting to normalize what's not normal that they need a face to hate because they hate themselves. They hate the image that God created them naturally in. So now they hate everything. Oh, they're the victim. They're a walking victim. Oh, I'm a victim because you don't want me to be a freak. You don't want me to walk around looking like I'm a clown. You don't want me to practice my mental illness on you. It's a clown. You're not going back. Going back to what? That was never a normalized behavior in any society. And we could be traditional scripture stuff, or we could just be real. Any society that has ever made that normalized got destroyed. That's just history.
Facts. But Doc, it speaks to, and I don't want to say this, but when you are emotional and not logical, they're not just calling for the destruction of Trump of the country. They want the destruction of the country now. They are going all in. They want the country destroyed. This is the sickness right here I'm talking about. Well, if I can't win, then burn the whole thing down.
Boil it down. Get it? Yeah.
If my candidate can't win, then let's just burn the whole thing down. This is why I'm saying you don't put him in charge.
Come on.
You don't. I want you to think about this, man. Because my candidate lost. We need to just see the whole country destroyed.
Well, peep this.
Wow.
And to back you up, brother Q. This is the man you were referring to. Okay,
who Trump nominated, right?
That was in his first cabinet, to be clear. That was in 2020.
Yeah, and the funniest thing, right, is, and this is something
Richard Grenell,
we as Black Americans, we as people who are trying to change how people think and realize that the days of identity politics is over.
That part.
If you look at, you don't hear nobody from Trump's camps announcing, oh, she's the first woman chief of staff, which he does. Oh, you got these many diverse people in his camp. They don't talk about that stuff because they didn't run on that. They didn't run on the emotional roller coaster. And this is where it affects us, because Black Americans and people who follow us, who basically are here on our coattails, we have a serious trauma that's embedded in us.
Right.
And it's legit. But the Democratic Party plays the yo-yo with that trauma and dangles stuff in front of us. Here, HR 40, this reparations. As soon as we try to grab it, they pull it away.
Here, lift that.
Yeah. Voters' rights.
Right.
Affirmative action. They did this with Dr. King. Affirmative action. Matter of fact, go back. Change the wording. You can't put blacks. You got to put minorities. Everybody.
Hold on. Pull it back. Let's go. You can't put minority. You got to go people of color now.
Yeah. So everybody, there's not a person that has ever gotten to affirmative action. And I'm going to land it in 1 second. Just give me a little patience. There's not a person that has ever talked about affirmative action in the history of affirmative action since we've had it that have said the main benefits from affirmative action is white women.
Come on.
So why the hell is all these black people, shills, fighting for it so hard? It's not benefiting us. They ain't for you. They hate you. They're not for you.
That's a fact.
They're fighting for somebody else right now under the guise, DEI. We Black Americans, y'all know how it goes. We get in where we fit in. If it ain't a lane, we make a lane.
That part. Come on.
That's how it goes. Yeah, we know we know we got the credentials. We more than qualified in certain aspects. But guess what? At the end of the day, a man got to be a man. He gonna protect, provide for his family. He gonna do what he got to do.
Fact.
And so is his wife. She gonna do what she got to do for her family.
Fact.
So all that trying to be included with that ain't for us. That ain't for us.
That shit
But that just goes to show identity politics is dead. They've been running on that shit since before Obama. They running on our trauma. And we don't get shit out of it.
LBJ pulled it and started it off. LB got that ship jumping.
And we'll get that out the deal. Yo, for lack of better words, and I'm going to land my plane here. Excuse the language, y'all. But if you're going to jerk me off, you could at least let me nut.
Pause. So the Kamala Harris help Q out.
Let's really be clear about that.
Yeah. Just at least let him get his. Hold on, brother Wolf. Brother Negro needs to get in here. Go ahead, brother Negro. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Come on. Pardon me, brother Negro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, about the destruction, about them calling destruction of United States, right?
Mm.
They didn't call for the destruction of the United States when our black people were getting murdered, where we were getting unjustly getting hanged or anything like that. They said that when they didn't get what they wanted. And this shows that there's a strong disconnect in our community in the prioritizing what is important to our people and our lineage. And that's one of the things I did observe. 90 something percent of black women signed off for this nonsense. And these are the same type of women that's calling.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah, calling for the destruction of our of the United States, a superpower. And the thing is, I would understand if it was for a moral and righteous cause. We don't like the United States because they have taken my son away from me. They have murdered my daughter or raped my daughter, or they unjustly killed a soldier that was serving our country, and they did friendly fire on our people. See, I could understand that type of hatred, but I can't understand this nonsense that they're pushing right now, because it has no connection with us as a people and a lineage and as a community. And that was the thing that hurts the most, that some of these women will put more effort into that than trying to preserve the family so we can have a nation of our own, a nation within a nation, versus being a part of their nation, if you get what I mean.
Salute to our brother Negro, man. That was an excellent point you brought up. 90% of women voted for this. Black women, 90% of them voted for this. And then, black men pulling up the anchor with 78 to 80% voting for this. This is crazy work. Hold on. Khalid Muhammad, help me out, sir.
This is a sick Negro.
You got to be sick if you're voting for this type of shit. Okay, let me go to Brother Wolf. Brother Wolf, sir, you got the floor, sir.
But to Brother Negro's point, I am searching through my vast vocabulary in my mind, trying to figure out at what time did we call for the destruction of this nation when things didn't go our way.
Right.
And I'm not. Well, I say this. I know some brothers who would maybe speak to it in a meeting, but they didn't have the access to the media that we have today. When they spoke to those things, it was in them small groups, maybe at the Van Ness, the Blackburn, some Pan-African conversations, Black Power conversations going on. So there have been some who maybe have called for it, but not these folks who've been part of the mainstream. See, she's part of the mainstream. She's part of the Boule.
That part.
Okay,
that part,
she's part of the divine swine.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you're calling for the destruction. You look, that's almost an act of treason right there, man.
Kamala Harris help him out with this.
Let's really be clear about that.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know, Brother Juan, what's really sad is that, when you think about what the rhetoric of her, Poland Martin,
come on. Yeah.
Joy Reid, D.L. Hughley,
Right.
Ricky Smiley. I'm gonna tell you what's really sad about these people. They're doing all this shilling. Tamika Mallory too.
Yes.
They're doing all this shilling, and the Democratic Party don't care shit about them.
That's a fact.
Like the Democratic Party, even now, 2 weeks after the election, has not told their shills to cut the rhetoric. They're allowing them to crash out to the point where they're talking so much because they think they got some type of power that they don't even realize that in a minute they're going to say something and it's going to be an FCC violation.
Come on.
They're letting them crash out and burn. And then when something happened to them legally, they're going to say they're a victim. They're standing up for justice. They're standing up for black people. You ain't standing up for black people. You standing up for that party. You standing up for that them people that don't care nothing about you, because they ain't even telling you to stop the messaging, because they're still checking the temperature of why they lost. They know why they lost. They ran a terrible ass candidate, a terrible ass campaign. They grifted people for $1.5 billion and some change.
Cool.
And they're letting their media shills crash out. This man ain't even take office yet. And they are running around here tripping. If you, like, all jokes aside, we love content. We love to do Pat Talk. This is what we do. We're brothers, and this is great. But they give us content each week.
Easy work.
They give us content. Like, they crazy. They have lost their mind over an election that everybody has a vote. So if everybody has a vote, the candidate you vote for has an opportunity to win and an opportunity to lose. It's never been no ties. But they're crashing out. And I'm telling y'all, listen, once MSNBC, we all know, we've seen it. The ratings is like shit. And they want, how you gonna say you speaking the truth? For 8 years, y'all been talking about hate Donald Trump. You speaking the truth. Y'all saying y'all speaking truth to power, and your ratings is crappy. That's telling y'all America ain't listening to y'all no more. They're tired of y'all.
Cooked.
They don't even believe some of the stuff y'all saying. They don't care. Americans worrying about when they go to the grocery store, when they go to the gas station. That's what Americans care about.
Let's really be clear about
You can't be running around here giving illegals EBT cards, scooters, and carte blanche, and a joker struggling just to pay their bills.
Fact.
That was a referendum on America. And until they get over that and stop blaming black men, blaming black people in general, crying, boo-hooing, talking about you. No, like Bronze, y'all ran a campaign that was anti-God.
Yeah.
You ran a campaign that was anti-God. Now, you could say maybe they wouldn't want to get God involved. I would say that. You probably would have had a better job doing that if you ran a campaign that was impartial. But you ran a campaign that was just too much. You ain't telling somebody who's struggling to pay groceries to get over it, we want immigrants here. You just not doing it. Listen, Chef C got to go to the wholesale spot every day. Brother Juan, Brother Negro, myself, trust me, we're in the grocery store at least twice a week. And I'm telling y'all, I see the struggle in everyday people.
That's a fact.
It's people that I work with that they got EBT cards. And I'm going to tell you why they got EBT cards. Because they told me, you know, I'm struggling, Q. And I get it. Because that's how it is. We're real people. Everyday people are struggling. I know people with degrees who go to work every day, 9 to 5, and guess what they doing at night? Oh, I'm driving Uber. I live by airport. I'm driving Uber. I'm like, you driving Uber? Yeah, I'm doing Uber Eats, man. I make like $300-400 a night. And I'm like, what? And I used to do deliveries, so I know. Like, I'm like, really? Oh, okay. That's you know what I mean? That's a hustle. Everybody can't do that. So I'm just saying, to reiterate what we're saying, these people hate you. They're going to crash out, and just watch. Watch. They're going to keep crashing out. And when that new FCC commissioner come in play, the rhetoric that a lot of these people been talking on other platforms over FCC airways and some of the stuff they've been saying, like Brother Juan said, man, the high case scenario, they should be charged with treason.
And let me say this. Let me say this. I want to be very clear. See, it's one thing to be hurt You can be hurt. We all get hurt. But you don't let your hatred become hatred. Okay? Because hatred is rooted in fear. Very clear. When I see Angela, Chris Cross, Gilliam, Joey, Seed, or Reed, the Rollins, I see the fear. Because fear is the root of hatred. You fear something. What do you fear now? That you've been the face for about a decade. At least have been the face at least these last year for the other party, for the Democrats. And your resources, your access is about to dry up.
Come on.
You know? You're not gonna have that access no more.
Let's really be clear about that.
And them government jobs that you were so familiar with,
that's about to be cooked.
They gone. They gone.
Cooked.
When I told you since last year that I will be stepping over the carcasses of a lot of people, I meant that.
That's right.
I meant that.
Shout out to our brother Wolf.
You
just step in there next.
And this is a part of the stepping over the carcasses when they can't get no more employment, when the welfare system is shut down, when they overhaul this whole government, and the faces you're going to see in these streets, and I mean that, it's black women. The ones who said, call black men misogynists.
This is a sick Negro.
Hate half the country. And the ones who, let's really be clear, hate God.
And
really be clear
and make no mistake, you guys, when you talk about the Democratic Party, name a man in the Democratic Party who exudes masculinity.
Come on, Q.
Anybody in the chat, name one man. Hakeem Jeffries don't exude masculinity. Hakeem Jeffries know, y'all. He knows the truth. It came out of his house. That's Dr. Leonard Jeffries' nephew.
Dr. Leonard Jeffries' nephew. That's right.
He knows the truth. He don't exude masculinity. The Democratic Party has set themselves up. And to reiterate what Brother Juan is saying, that the Democratic Party has literally, right, led our women to slaughter.
And they don't see it, Brother Q. They don't see it. I'm a warrior, man. At the end of the day, I did almost 3 decades of policing. I got a whole different mindset.
And look at here, Brother Juan, Brother Q, Brother Negro. This is what the 90% of black women and close to 80% of black men voted for right here. This is a drag queen trans
but
making it rain on a little girl.
Chef C, I'm gonna tell you the sick thing to this, right? Is if you ask those who voted for the Democratic Party that are black and you show them this video, they'll tell you they have a problem with it.
That part.
They'll tell you they got a problem.
Oh my God, Q, you don't know how accurate you are.
They'll tell you, like, I know an instance where people have a problem with transgenders at the gym and tell you they don't like it.
They don't rock
with it. But then will
Q.
literally vote or have voted against something that they don't like. This is the sick mind that you say you got a problem with something, but you continue to vote for this type of stuff in your education system. Listen, I don't have small kids. I have grandkids. And I'm telling y'all, just all I'm going to ask everybody in the chat, because everybody in the chat is of age, find out the curriculum to the schools that your kids go to. You'll be shocked what they learn. Find out the curriculum.
And you know what, gentlemen? I'm gonna be get ready to shut it down here. But anybody know who Bad Hombre is?
No.
Anybody know who that is? Let me see who this is. Bad Hombre. You know what? Let's see what he talking about. Listen, let me set my rules right now. Okay.
I don't know, Chef C. That's
if
going
you
out on the
tap
limb there.
in, yeah,
Might come in
gonna do it a little
skydiving.
bit. If
We
you-
got a
you
vet.
know,
We got a vet.
yeah,
We got a
gonna-
vet, Bad Hombre. It ain't nothing personal.
I'm gonna just tell you right now, Hombre. If you on bullshit, I'll throw you out with the quickness.
You might want to vet before you even put them on, Chef C.
Yeah. Let me see, Hombre. Who?
Wait. There ain't no black person, Negro person named Hombre. Why does he care what black patriarchy's doing?
Well, this is also the internet. So niggas do shit like that.
Hey, cut the check. The craziest thing about it, right, is you probably had this young girl's parents there, and you got grown-ups egging this on.
Hit the link, Hombre. It's in the chat. Let's
You
see
got
what
grown-ups
want.
egging this on. So, and trust me, if you ask people that you know that are liberal, ask them, do they have a problem with this? And they will tell you they have a problem with it. And then say to them, well, you voted for this.
Q, you know how many conversations I had about this past election season? Folks said, oh, they did what? They do what? Oh, I didn't even know there was a vasectomy mobile outside the DNC. Wow. Oh, you telling me that they doing stuff like cutting off a what? I didn't know that was what they was doing. Yeah, fool. And you voted for it.
Yeah, I gotta push back. I think they calling cap. I think that they know about it and they want to make a coalition against the black man.
Nah.
No.
Hey, Negro, I don't think they know.
Hold on, gentlemen. Hold on. We got Hombre in here. Let me see what Hombre. What's the word, Hombre?
Hey, thanks for letting me come up. I just wanted to say that. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that it's a couple of things. First of all, I don't think she lost because she's a woman and because she's black. She lost because she ran a horrible campaign. You don't have a rally in Texas and spend millions of dollars 2 weeks before an election for a state you're going to lose by double digits. So who ran her campaign, they should never be allowed in politics ever again. Second thing is, it's not so much that she lost, but Trump basically changed the electorate. Think about it. She underperformed Biden in her home state, California, by 10 points. She only won by 20. He won it by 30. So the entire country moved to the right. So you're talking about in 5 years, you're talking about New Jersey being a purple state in 2028, along with Illinois. So she was like the worst possible candidate. And one thing that really pisses me off, sorry for the language, is some of these black people going on TV saying, oh, she's a black, you got to support a black woman, your mama black. She's not black. She's Hindu, Indian, and Irish, descended from Irish slave owners. She's not FBA.
Hey, Bad Hombre, let me ask you a question, and we just meeting you, and we appreciate the support on the platform. Make sure you subscribe to Chef C's page. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that the Democrats' messaging has to make a complete 180?
Yes and no. The reason why I'm going to start with no first, they can't help themselves. They want to appeal to the most extreme elements out here, like with the drag queen story hours and the kids being able to transition tampons in the boys' bathroom. But if they want to attract middle America, this goes back to her campaign, they're going to have to change Because why would she basically ran her campaign like a gigantic Essence festival? Why would she think that Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla were going to help her win people over in Michigan and Wisconsin and Pennsylvania? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So they're gonna have to, but I don't think that they can because they've gone too far left. So it's no coming back for them. And I'm glad so many of my people are waking up and voting Republican because Democrats are the party of slavery, the KKK, segregation, Jim Crow, and crime bills. And it was the Republicans who offered all the major civil rights legislation in this country, starting with the 1957 Civil Rights Act. That was Eisenhower and Nixon administration that did that. It was Eisenhower that integrated the military and sent the army to that high school in Little Rock. That was a Republican president. And let's not get it twisted. Bill Clinton said out of his own mouth the person that inspired him to get into politics was that racist governor of Arkansas, Fulbright, the one who refused to integrate the schools. But for some reason, I don't understand why, our people love the Democratic Party. It's almost like I don't understand that because the Democrats have always been the party that's been oppressing us, especially with this abortion crap. With Planned Parenthood, 85% of all black women live within 5 miles of a Planned Parenthood, and that's done by design. But white women live within 5 miles of fertility clinics. So that's all I wanted to say.
Hey, black hombre, you know what? Nigga, I thought you was gonna come up here and say some bullshit, but you listen, I'm gonna give you, when you cook, you cooked. You understand me? That's the way we like to get busy over here. You understand me? But next time you check in, you got a lot of noise behind there, sir. So we want to make sure that the noise is a little bit less. But salute, man. Good contribution. I like what you said as far as the information, sir. That was some stats for that ass. Pause.
Okay, thank you. I'll just listen. Great show. I just wanted to, get that out there. And I also don't think those numbers are saying about 92% and 8. I don't think they're being honest with those numbers. I think Trump actually got a higher percentage of the black vote than what they're saying. That's just my personal opinion. So I'll be quiet.
Well, I say that that in itself is a possibility. However, what we want to highlight, I think, particularly more so the purpose is to highlight that there's still a lot of Negroes who haven't left the mental plantation yet of voting blue no matter who, sir.
What do you all think about Chicago Red?
I think that anything can be possible. I'm looking at a Jersey Red as far as I'm concerned, sir. The Jersey Red.
I'm in full support of Chicago Red. Shout out to Sister Danny C. and Jessica Jackson and all those people on the ground. And Chicago will be red. Trust me. So they putting their work in. And Chef C and myself is from Jersey. And all I can say is the jig is up.
Yeah. We need Jersey to go red, sir. But salute to the Chicago family for putting in work. They working out there, but they still went blue. They still went blue. Jersey still went blue. New York, you still went blue. All of these spots, the niggas went blue, man.
It went blue. Can I say something real quick? It did go blue, but Biden won it by 29. She won it by 17. So you're talking about 12-point shift to the right.
Chicago,
which is great.
Went red if Roland, Steve, DL had showed some love for Chicago. I don't think nobody from that whole Q organization, since like Steve said, the Qs run the airways.
Right. Yeah. Come on.
Okay. What were the Qs at in Chicago?
Come on.
The Qs ain't speaking about the immigration issue, the gang issue. Where were the Qs at? Huh?
You know what really disappoints me about that? One of their principles is scholarship. You would think that the Qs would be supported in school choice. which is again is a Republican platform. So go figure.
A salute to you, brother. Bad Hombre, man. Make sure you subscribe to any one of the brothers you see here. They have platforms. My brother Q from Let's Talk 2. My brother LWF Training Juan J. Johnson. If you like what everybody's saying here, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so, sir. Salute.
Okay,
to you
thanks for letting me come up. Great show.
Most definitely. Salute.
Appreciate that.
Salute to that brother right there, man. I thought he was gonna come up and say some bullshit. You never know with these folks on these airways, man. But that was a solid contribution. The brother did have some decent stats, as well. So he wasn't just coming up here babbling. So salute to that brother. We gonna get ready to shut this thing down. Where the brother Negro go? Goddamn.
Hey, Chef C, and that right there goes to show, and shout out to brother Bad Hombre. That just goes to show that these people who've been talking on these legacy media, they have no pulse to grassroots. Here it is. The brother was listening. You brought him on, and he said what he said. I mean, we didn't know he was going to say what he said, but he said what he said because he's telling you how he feels.
Right.
And we have to understand if we're going to be vehicles for grassroots, the grassroots, as you always say, Chef C, everybody's going to nail to the grass.
That's a fact.
They're going to speak what they want. We shouldn't be speaking policy to people. We should be listening to what policy that the people want and then bringing it to those in power.
That's a fact, brother Q. All hands and knees will bend to the fucking grass. I've been saying that, and I'm going to stand on that and slide on that. That's the way we do with that right there. Because, again, at the end of the day, and this is part of the reason why Kamala and her constituents were so adamant about trying to attack that First Amendment. All right? And then trying to slide in the back door with the Second Amendment. Because, again, when you start having people authentically come up, speak their truth without especially having unplugged themselves from the matrix, right? Which is social engineering, right? Propagandized, right? It's nothing you can do against that. People got real bills that continue to come. And now they're compounding it and they're paying almost 3 to 4 times the amount they paid in the past for the same fucking thing. And you're supposed to tell them that, hey, it's nothing to see here. Nothing has changed. Everything is business as usual. All good. You got me fucked up. You got folks out here like, bro, Q, you said, niggas out here with full-time jobs talking about now I got to be an Uber driver. I got to be a Postmates. I got to be a Door Dasher. To pay what? For the same shit I got? How? So, yeah, nah. And this is, again, we're looking at right on the screen what that administration was going to usher in a little bit more had they come all the way through. These were women who cut their fucking chest off, y'all. This mutilation shit. Everybody don't need to have so much choice because everybody ain't really decent up in the head. Sometimes you gotta protect them from themselves. And at least at the bare minimum, doing the right thing on earth. Period. Right? So with that being said, what happened to my brother Negro? But let me go to Brother Q, man. We're going to be getting up out of here, man. Brother Q, let them know how they can get a hold of you, man. What's coming down the pipe?
ltalk5600@gmail.com. Hopefully this Tuesday, again, we'll have Sister Azima coming on. Hopefully we'll be trying to make it every Tuesday where she check in. We'll have some content this week. Hopefully, last weekend I was real super busy. A lot of storms. But let's just be a little bit more aware of what's going on. We know that in a couple weeks they have to certify this vote. They have to certify the election. Has to be certified. So it's coming up in a couple weeks. I think next week, 2 weeks. So let's just be aware of what's going on, and stay vigilant, stay black. You know, we'll be looking forward to seeing you guys next time.
Salute to our brother Q, man, for checking in as always. L from Q, let's talk to y'all. If y'all haven't subscribed to my brother Q, man, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to our brother. Brother Juan J. Johnson, sir, LWF training, man. Can we go and get those shirts, sir? That's what I need to know first, man.
You can get the shirts.
Okay, we are live on
All they have
LWFtraining.com.
to do is just send me, just go there, hit me email, let me know what you want, and I will make it happen for you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. LWFtraining.com. LWFtraining.com. I can get you these. I got some regular short sleeve shirts. So yeah, long sleeve. We can get you a shirt with the wolf on it. You need a wolf shirt in your life.
Yeah. Hey, brother Juan, listen, you got a Cyber Monday sale going on? Yeah.
I'm gonna treat my product like Nat Turner.
There you go. Yeah.
We can't right now. You got to take it as it is. Pay full price.
Yes, indeed. So salute to our brother Juan J. Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, brother Juan, anything else they need to know from you coming down the pipeline, what they can look forward to, sir?
Again, I'll probably step my social media thumbprint up and do more programs. Because again, what I'm seeing among our sisters and our collective, it's sort of reminiscent of what took place back in that whole pandemic piece. We had the loudest voices giving bad instructions, and our people just following like cattle to the slaughter. So again, I'm not surprised by what I'm seeing with this whole election piece and the hatred. Because they pulled the same script during the pandemic. But I'm gonna be more vocal because again, I just think that we need to stand 10 toes down on the patriarch, like we was doing before it got popular, and remain creators of content. And I'll land my plane with that.
Salute to our brother Juan J. Johnson, LWF Training, the Wolf. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Brother Negro, you are back in, sir. I see you here, man. Let them know what's coming down the pipeline, man, what they can look forward to, Brother Negro.
Yes. We got our website up, family. Shout out to Database. If you guys would like to get your services for your website done, please holler at that brother. We got a nice, friendly program for those that are not computer programmers but have great concepts. The Negro Black Knights Heritage Club, we do have our online.org up for those that want to know our locations, what we're at, and what we're up to. Definitely keep you guys informed about what we want to do for the Negro Society and more. Thank you for your time and patience.
Salute to my brother Negro for checking back in, man. Salute to the brother right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. This was a great broadcast, man. Make sure you are also subscribed. Like I said, subscribe. Make sure you have liked it. Do what you got to do, family, to get us through these algorithms as we continue to get censored here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? But I also want you to make sure that you are up to speed. Go over to the WASI Summit, patriarchsummit.com to be updated for the WASI Summit coming down December the 14th. A little less than a week and some change, y'all. It's going to be going down. So go ahead and check that out. Scan the QR code you see on the screen or visit patriarchsummit.com to stay up to speed. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And also, don't hesitate, like I said, to go over and become a part of the Patreon program I have here. The Cook Up with Chef C. New recipes, old recipes, the whole 9 yards. Tips of the week, the whole 9 yards. I got you, family. All right. I am a certified chef and we are running 50% on all memberships until Tuesday. 50% off, y'all. All right? So I want y'all to go ahead and check that out. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, remember, in a system of white degeneracy, you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. My name is Chef C, and I'm out.